Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets, today joined by
Tobias.
Yes. And we're checking out more Omnipollo beers. I've been reviewing quite a few as of late, actually. I just realized. Reviewed 2 with Brett in the last year, and prior to that also the new 5th anniversary anniversary card. Yeah. The anniversary of Yellow Belly Sunday, or Yellow Belly, sorry. But we're checking out another new beer from them. We just got a lot of stuff available. We got these from their webshop, actually. Yeah. They opened the webshop themselves. So we got a lot of the stuff on there. And this one will be fun to try because I've tried at least most of the vintages of this, or variations on this so far. And this is none other than a variation on Agamemnon, which is their maple syrup Imperial Stout. They did Agamemnon. Then they did bourbon barrel-aged Agamemnon. And then I think they've done a couple, like, other versions, more maple Agamemnon or something with even more maple. But this is the Monster Shake Agamemnon, which has like Agamemnon has this kind of like glass or like clay pot or something.
Yeah, and with the eye.
Yeah. And here it's been torn down or broken, dropped or something. But Agamemnon Monster Shake is Agamemnon on 12%, but this variation here is brewed with maple syrup, coconut, cocoa nibs, smoked bacon, coffee, and almonds and vanilla protein.
Take a deep breath.
Holy crap.
Yeah. And
also lactose and This is as pastry as it gets.
Yeah.
I mean, I smell the maple syrup from here though, so this will be interesting. We poured it and I mean, this is
pitch black.
Yeah,
but it also looks kind of hazy.
It almost looks like you have a glass of like maple syrup mixed with beer, or something like that.
Yeah, really clings to the side.
If you swirl it around, it clings, and you generate no head. It's like this brownish film. I mean that's a bit interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard a lot of mixed opinions on this one actually. But I think it will be fun to try. I like the base, so let's check out the aroma on Agamemnon Monster Shake.
Ooh, that's sweet.
That is gonna be so sweet. That is like the biggest Beatus bomb I've smelled in a long time. This is like just almost smelling like pure sweet maple syrup.
Yeah, just pure syrup.
Loads of maple syrup. I definitely get like toasted almond.
Yeah.
I don't know about coconut though. Maybe a little bit actually.
Maybe it just adds to the sweetness. That's what I'm thinking.
And it's like I don't know if they probably use real maple syrup, and I don't know if they also use extracts, but it has that extract maple syrup aroma. Have you ever smelled maple syrup extract? It's a similar like this like crazy candy maple aroma, and the same with like the coconut nuance in there. But because there's so much crazy amounts of maple, I'm not smelling much else. No. Really. It's like maple, a little bit of coconut, and then I got the toasted almond. I'm not smelling the bacon or anything. But it smells...
No, I had suspected it would be a bit smoky from the bacon, but it's just completely gone.
Well, I think this might have also been one of the first ones they did like with crazy pictures on their... what's it called? Instagram, where they had like bacon in a glass and all kind of like marshmallows and all kinds of weird crap. I don't know. I know some of those beers that they served at the bar in Stockholm was just like made small batch for the bar or something. Yeah. But let's check this one out. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that is sweet. Much more roasty though than I expected.
Yeah.
And I think that's the base, but it's flat though. It's like
just dead flat.
It's dead flat. It's like pancaking completely. Super syrupy. There's an interesting aftertaste. I can't really pinpoint what it is.
But it is very, very sweet. It's just almost like drinking syrup.
But it's at the same time. I don't think it's super thick.
No, it's very thin.
It's like a medium body, but it's got the almost like the viscosity of straight maple syrup.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's not very thick either.
No. And some warming alcohol going down. It's on 12%. Now here begs the question: has the pastry game gone too far with all this crazy stuff? I'd say it's not bad pastry stout or anything, but I prefer other beers from Omnipollo for sure over this. I really like when stouts. Like it's fine when they're low in carbonation, but I do prefer a little bit of carbonation.
It's just to remind you that it's a beer, right?
Yeah. Because I think if you gave this to a person blind, they could be fooled. Is this some kind of alcoholic?
Yeah.
Is this some kind of liqueur?
Yeah.
Pretty much. There's a little bit of coconut to it.
Yeah, when it just hits your tongue, you get like the slightest hint of coconut, maybe a bit of toastiness, and then the vanilla.
Yeah. And roasted malt. Actually, I get a good kick of vanilla. Yeah. But the big thing is maple.
Yeah, it's just after half second, it's just overpowered by maple.
Yeah, it's like maple. We have another maple beer as well to try today. Hey, but that one is maple syrup bourbon barrel aged. So I don't think it's made with actual maple syrup. I don't know about the bacon.
No, because I had the...
Maybe there is a kind of a smoky edge, but that could also just be roasted malt.
I had
the coffee is just... I can see a little bit, actually. But I think to me it tastes like more like the base Imperial Stout flavors, and then... Because the maple is so big. Yeah. What you were saying, sorry?
I was saying that I had the Noah bacon burger, so the Noah variation with bacon. And I think the bacon kind of added to the mouthfeel of that, and also gave this roasty. I think that actually worked out pretty well with the bacon. But
that could that could also be why there's no head, because bacon is fatty. Fat destroys head retention. Like if you use too many oats. But in the case
of Noah, it was more like it made the beer more thick and more sludgy. But this one, it seems like it didn't have the same effect here.
Compared to what I remember from Agamemnon, the base and the bourbon version, I like those more than this, actually, I think.
Never had those, so nothing to
They were more beer-like.
Yeah.
This is like drinking a glass of maple syrup beer liqueur almost, or something. But that's what pastry stouts try to push. It's a new thing, and it's making these kind of desserty drinks almost more so. And Omnipollo's talked about stuff like this before as well. They're pushing boundaries and whatnot. They're not necessarily trying to make traditionally focused beers, and then again they also can do that. I mean, some Lucy they made with Oa was a great Himmelslager, and I think they even canned that now, which would be great to try. But I still think it's enjoyable. I can still drink it. I'm gonna go straight 90. I think this is the lowest I've given an Omnipollo beer in a while, but I think it's got some nice flavors and it does have some potential. But it's the pancakiness, and it's like pancakiness, like the total flatness of the beer. I could have used some carbonation. Yeah. And it's the fact that it's more like syrup. But I don't think it's bad.
No.
So, as some people would say, maybe. But
I think I'm gonna go 88. And it's because it's too little of a beer in my taste. I really like when the pastry beers are like, whoa, and can you make a beer taste like that? But it still reminds you that it's beer.
I can really follow that, and that's why I was sitting debating with myself what to give it. I'm still gonna stick to the 90, but I can see what people mean when they talk about the pastry game getting too much with something.
Yeah,
right. But I still think it's worth the shot though if you want to try it, because it's pretty crazy stuff.
It's intense.
Yeah. So if you guys had a chance to try the Omnipollo Agamemnon Monster Shake Imperial Stout, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And we're going to say cheers. And see you guys in another beer review.